Hello, you are watching Cần Thơ City with amazing features. Tết is approaching. On the days near Tết, there are many interesting trekking places to take photos in Cần Thơ City. Each of us should take an album as memories with friends and relatives. We would like to give you information on an interesting studio to take photos. It is Phố Xưa Studio of Trình, located in An Bình Ward, Ninh Kiều Urban District, Cần Thơ City. Let's enter and discover interesting things in the studio now, please.
Hai Duy.
There are lots of antique clothes here. Which of them will be suitable for me?
That season is in. In this season, there are apricots and cherry blossoms, which are red and yellow. I think that this dark blue costume will be more suitable for you.
I like dark blue very much. I fit it now.
The fitting room is over there.
5 minutes after fitting, Duy now turns to a figure like this. I'm getting ready to take a visit to your studio.
Now we have a look around.
I know that you were born in Trà Vinh, but established your business careers in Cần Thơ. From which idea do you establish this studio?
Truly speaking, firstly, I liked watching historical films very much. Secondly, young friends' demand for taking photos is very high. Lots of young friends have the same hobby as me, so this idea was born. At first, I just made some experiments. I created some miniature scenes. After receiving lots of support from young friends, I bravely invested in building a studio like this.
When has the studio been put into operation?
This studio has put into operation since 2018. This section is decorated with historical scenery, the front section is decorated with dead images, and the upstairs section is decorated with Japanese images. Now I will introduce you to the section on taking photos of antique clothes. Here is the location where married couples take wine together on the wedding day. And here is the wedding bed.
It's the place where married couples felt very interested in historical films, is that right?
Exactly, and this is the location for receiving guests. There may be many activities here. You can take a photo when drinking tea, playing chess, or reading books.
In my thought, this section is used for daily entertainment activities.
You can take photos when playing musical instruments here. All have the dream of being kings and queens, so one of the indispensable scenes in historical films is the Golden Throne. I put my investment into a Golden Throne of Nguyễn Dynasty. Now please sit here to experience the feeling of becoming a king.
I confess that when I was a boy, watching historical film, I like taking antique clothes and sitting on the golden throne like this. But now there is an actual scene in Cần Thơ City.
We now move to this place. Here is the tea table where we can sit here to talk together and read books. Usually, antique clothes like these are seen in historical films only, but today I can put on these antique clothes with the hope of having a very beautiful photo collection. I want to put on costumes of different countries such as China and Japan, among others. In this state, I could have a very satisfactory album to welcome spring 2023. Sceneries are diverse. You can take pictures of various scenes. It's pleasant here. I don't have to go far. There is a studio with many scenes like this right in Cần Thơ. There are lots of costumes and lots of clothes. This is the location to take photos of Tết. We cannot miss the pot of cylindrical glutinous rice cakes on Tết. So I recreate the image of a cylindrical glutinous rice cake pot.
On the days of Tết, watching apricot blossoms while cooking, cycling Greek glutinous rice cakes together with grandparents and parents is wonderful.
Old people are preparing cylindrical glutinous rice cakes, while young people are gathering around to do smaller jobs.
This is the cycling Greek glutinous rice cake, a kind of typical and indispensable cake on Tết in Western Vietnam.
Now come here, Duy. On the first day of the year, in tradition, Vietnamese people always ask for calligraphy from a teacher for luck in the whole year, so I recreate a scene of a teacher with calligraphy art.
This activity of asking and giving lucky calligraphy is a nice feature of Vietnamese culture on the first days of the year. From this work, people offer wish for a lucky and peaceful new year.
This is the place where we can drink tea, enjoy jams and sweets. Here are the 5 fruit trays, old-style teapots. Children like this place very much because this is the place where parents sit and give them lucky money.
It also shows the traditions of Tết, especially in Western Vietnam.
Now please go through these sunflowers to the kitchen. I recreate the old-style kitchen here, where there are always delicious dishes for family members to enjoy together and share good and bad things together on Tết.
Here is the means by which the Vietnamese caramelized pork and eggs are produced. You are very keen when choosing things that have ever been close to people in Western Vietnam. Right in this place, we can have very vivid photos that make us remember our childhood.
On the days of Tết, the kitchen brings us a very warm feeling. This place is where delicious dishes are produced for the whole family to offer to ancestors.
Fossil Studio opens from 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. every day. This edition of Cần Thơ TV with amazing feature ends here. Goodbye, everyone.